lead tech analyst at Jefferies. Brent, welcome. We have seen Facebook shrug off assaults from a variety of things over the years. This time feels a bit different. It doesn't sound like you believe it is. Why can Facebook prosper even in what could be a much more highly regulated environment for these companies?
Yeah, thanks for having me. Facebook today has 200 million small businesses on the platform, 10 million advertisers on the platform. So there's just simply a huge divergence in terms of those that are using it for free and that can pay. And when you look at what's happening with Facebook Shops to let small businesses get found, it is a material opportunity to let these communities thrive while we're all working from home. So while there's a lot of negativity focus on these platforms, we think there's a lot of good that's happening, right, out of this whole ability to shift to commerce. We're also seeing, we believe, $15 of earnings power a couple of years out. If you put a 20 to 25 multiple on that, you're getting to $300 to $375 a share, price per share. And with the stock where it's at, we still think that there's upside. I think last year, no one expected COVID. Amazon was our top pick last year. We think it's good to switch it up. We like the Facebook position. We like the negativity that typically works. And regulatory does not scare us away. Having covered Microsoft for 20 years at $30, we told investors to ignore what was happening with the EU investigation, and that regulatory overhang obviously didn't really mean anything, and the stock had a huge move.
But your job, Brent, is to analyze risk. And, I don't want to get in the weeds about the Section 230. Basically, there's been some talk that Congress would like to make it so these companies are indeed publishers, held to the same standards as newspapers for the content. They say, no, it's not us, even though it's on their platform. If Congress were to classify a Facebook, Twitter, and others as publishers, what would happen to their valuations and their prices?
I think right now there's a lot of trust being given back to social media as they're blocking a lot of this. My trust level of going to Twitter now and going to other platforms improves. So I think ultimately what happens is the regulators are trying to help all of us as consumers. The companies want to provide innovative technology. There's a middle ground. I'm a believer that we will find a middle ground that will appease to both sides. These companies are growing up. And again, through all the regulatory pain, we've seen new highs across all of tech.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.